Ladies and gentlemen, today I invite you to embark on a journey within a journey that begins with a profound understanding: always choose yourself, then choose who chooses you. This principle is not merely a suggestion, it is a declaration of self-worth, an affirmation of your existence, and a guiding light in navigating the complexities of life. Self-recognition is a vital pillar of personal empowerment and growth. It is a conscious act of acknowledging and appreciating one's inherent value, abilities, and worth. When we engage in self-recognition, we begin to unravel the layers of conditioning that often lead us to doubt ourselves or to seek validation from external sources. This journey of self-discovery requires us to turn inward, fostering a deep understanding of who we are beyond societal labels and expectations. To recognize oneself is to embark on an introspective journey where we confront our beliefs about ourselves and challenge the narratives that have been imposed upon us. From a young age, many of us are taught to seek approval from others. We learn that our worth is often measured by grades, accolades, or the approval of family and friends. This conditioning creates a pattern where we may feel compelled to perform for validation, leading to a disconnection from our authentic selves. Therefore, self-recognition is not just about acknowledging achievements, it is about understanding that our value is intrinsic and does not rely on external validation. As we engage in this process, we start to cultivate a sense of self-awareness. This self-awareness allows us to recognize our strengths, talents, and passions. We learn to appreciate the qualities that make us unique, and we begin to see how these attributes contribute to our lives and the lives of others. This appreciation is essential, as it shifts our focus from self-doubt to self-acceptance. When we accept ourselves, we can celebrate our achievements without downplaying them or attributing them to luck or external factors. Self-recognition also requires us to confront our limitations and areas for growth with compassion. It is about understanding that being human means being imperfect. Acknowledging our flaws and failures is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our authenticity. When we embrace our imperfections, we grant ourselves the grace to grow and evolve. This acceptance allows us to let go of the unrealistic standards we often set for ourselves, freeing us from the burden of perfectionism and the fear of judgment. Self-recognition empowers us to set boundaries in our relationships and endeavors. When we understand our worth, we are less likely to accept treatment that does not align with our self-image. This newfound clarity helps us navigate the complexities of our interactions with others. We become more discerning in choosing who we allow into our lives, ensuring that we surround ourselves with those who value and uplift us rather than diminish our worth. In this way, self-recognition becomes a protective shield that fosters healthier relationships and an environment conducive to growth. This journey also leads us to develop an abundance mindset. Recognizing our value allows us to shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. We begin to see that there is enough space for everyone to succeed, and we learn to celebrate the successes of others without feeling threatened or envious. This shift creates a positive ripple effect in our lives, fostering connections built on mutual respect and support. The act of self-recognition is not a destination but an ongoing journey. It requires continual introspection and reflection. As we navigate through different life experiences, our self-perception may evolve. Therefore, regularly revisiting our self-image and affirming our worth is crucial. This can be achieved through practices such as journaling, meditation, or engaging in conversations that encourage self-exploration. In times of challenge or doubt, it is essential to return to this foundation of self-recognition. We must remind ourselves of our inherent worth and the unique gifts we bring to the world. This reaffirmation becomes a powerful tool that helps us stay grounded and centered, even in the face of adversity. Self-recognition is the key to unlocking our full potential. It allows us to step into our power and embrace the life we truly desire. As we learn to choose ourselves, we cultivate resilience and confidence that radiates into every aspect of our lives. This confidence enables us to pursue our dreams unapologetically, knowing that we are worthy of success, happiness, and fulfillment. By embracing self-recognition, we begin to create a life that reflects our true essence, paving the way for a brighter, more authentic future. Empowerment is a transformative process that allows individuals to reclaim their autonomy, make informed decisions, and live authentically. It involves recognizing one's ability to influence their own life and circumstances, ultimately leading to a greater sense of self-efficacy and confidence. This journey toward empowerment begins with an inner acknowledgement of one's strengths, values, and potential, fostering a mindset that embraces personal responsibility and accountability. Empowerment is about self-ownership. When individuals realize that they have the power to shape their own destinies, they transition from a passive existence to an active role in their lives. This shift profoundly transforms how we approach challenges and setbacks. Instead of feeling like victims of our circumstances, we start to view ourselves as architects of our reality. Empowerment encourages us to take control of our thoughts and actions, knowing that each decision we make influences our trajectory. To embrace empowerment, we must cultivate a positive relationship with ourselves. This means acknowledging our achievements, however small, and celebrating our progress. Each step forward reinforces our belief in our capabilities and encourages us to strive for more. Acknowledging our successes creates a foundation of confidence that allows us to tackle new challenges with determination and resilience. It helps us understand that we are capable of growth and change, which is essential for empowerment. Another crucial aspect of empowerment is the ability to set and pursue goals that resonate with our authentic selves. When we choose goals that align with our values and passions, we are more motivated and committed to achieving them. Empowerment gives us the freedom to define success on our terms, rather than conforming to societal expectations or external pressures. This intrinsic motivation is powerful. It fuels our desire to take risks, embrace challenges, and push past our comfort zones. As we pursue our goals, empowerment fosters a growth mindset. Instead of viewing failures as roadblocks, we come to see them as opportunities for learning and development. This mindset shift is vital. It allows us to embrace setbacks with grace and resilience. When we empower ourselves, we understand that every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to our personal growth. We become more adaptable and resourceful, developing the skills necessary to navigate life's uncertainties. Empowerment also involves cultivating strong boundaries. When we recognize our worth, we become more discerning in our relationships and commitments. We learn to say no to situations or people that do not serve our best interests or align with our values. Establishing boundaries is a form of self-respect. It protects our time, energy, and mental well-being. Empowered individuals understand that it is their right to prioritize themselves, ensuring that they engage in relationships that are mutually beneficial and supportive. Empowerment encourages us to embrace our uniqueness and authenticity. In a world that often pressures individuals to conform, empowerment reminds us that our differences are our strengths. When we accept ourselves wholly, we become more confident in expressing our true selves, whether in our personal lives, careers, or creative endeavors. This authenticity attracts others who appreciate us for who we are, fostering connections built on mutual respect and understanding. A vital aspect of empowerment is the ability to inspire and uplift others. When we choose to empower ourselves, we naturally become catalysts for change in our communities and relationships. Our journey can serve as a beacon of hope and encouragement for others, demonstrating that transformation is possible. As we embody empowerment, we encourage those around us to recognize their potential and pursue their dreams. This ripple effect creates a supportive environment where everyone feels valued and capable of achieving greatness. Empowerment is intrinsically linked to self-compassion. To truly empower ourselves, we must practice kindness and understanding towards our own struggles and imperfections. This self-compassion allows us to navigate challenges without harsh self-criticism, recognizing that growth is a journey filled with ups and downs. When we empower ourselves with self-compassion, we foster resilience, enabling us to rise after setbacks and continue moving forward. In the larger context of society, empowerment also involves recognizing and challenging systemic barriers that inhibit personal growth. It calls for a collective responsibility to advocate for equity and justice, ensuring that all individuals have access to the resources and opportunities necessary for empowerment. By acknowledging these broader contexts, we can better understand the importance of solidarity and support in our journeys toward empowerment. Empowerment is an ongoing journey of self-discovery and growth. It requires us to remain open to learning, adapting, and evolving as we navigate life's complexities. As we embrace empowerment, we cultivate a profound sense of agency and purpose, allowing us to create lives filled with passion, fulfillment, and authenticity. Through empowerment, we unlock our potential, inspiring not only ourselves but also those around us to rise and thrive. A mindset shift represents a profound transformation in the way we perceive and respond to the world around us. It involves altering our beliefs, attitudes, and thought patterns, enabling us to approach challenges and opportunities with a renewed perspective. This transformation is crucial for personal growth and development, as it opens doors to possibilities that were previously obscured by limiting beliefs and negative self-talk. At the heart of a mindset shift is the recognition that our thoughts shape our reality. When we operate from a fixed mindset, we often view our abilities as static, believing that our intelligence and talents are inherent traits that cannot be changed. This belief can lead to a fear of failure and a reluctance to step outside our comfort zones. In contrast, a growth mindset fosters the understanding that our abilities can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. By embracing this perspective, we become more resilient and open to new experiences, seeing challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than as threats. To initiate a mindset shift, we must first engage in self-reflection. This involves examining our current beliefs and identifying those that no longer serve us. For example, many individuals carry limiting beliefs about their worth, abilities, or potential for success. These beliefs often stem from past experiences, societal expectations, or negative feedback from others. By acknowledging these limiting beliefs, we can begin to challenge their validity and replace them with empowering affirmations that support our growth. A critical component of this process is cultivating self-awareness. By becoming more attuned to our thoughts and feelings, we can recognize patterns of negativity that may arise in our daily lives. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and journaling, can facilitate this self-awareness, allowing us to observe our thoughts without judgment. As we become more conscious of our thought patterns, we can identify triggers that lead to negative thinking and consciously choose to reframe our responses. Reframing our thoughts is a powerful tool for facilitating a mindset shift. It involves consciously altering the way we interpret a situation or experience. For instance, instead of viewing a setback as a failure, we can choose to see it as a valuable learning opportunity. This reframing helps to cultivate resilience, enabling us to bounce back more quickly from disappointments and maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. When we shift our perspective in this way, we not only change our emotional response, but also open ourselves up to new possibilities for growth and success. Another key aspect of fostering a mindset shift is surrounding ourselves with positive influences. The people we interact with can significantly impact our beliefs and attitudes. By seeking out relationships with individuals who embody a growth mindset, we can learn from their experiences and draw inspiration from their resilience. Engaging in supportive communities or groups that prioritize personal development can create an environment conducive to growth, encouraging us to adopt new ways of thinking and being. Furthermore, embracing a mindset of curiosity is essential for facilitating transformation. When we approach life with a sense of curiosity, we become more willing to explore new ideas, challenge our assumptions, and embrace uncertainty. This openness allows us to experiment with different perspectives and practices, ultimately leading to richer experiences and deeper insights. By cultivating curiosity, we create a space for continuous learning and growth, enabling us to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. A mindset shift also requires a commitment to taking action. It is not enough to simply shift our thoughts, we must also align our behaviors with our new mindset. This may involve setting specific goals, taking calculated risks, and stepping outside of our comfort zones. As we take action, we reinforce our new beliefs and create a feedback loop that further strengthens our growth mindset. Each small success builds our confidence, encouraging us to pursue even greater challenges. It is important to acknowledge that mindset shifts are not always linear. There will be setbacks and moments of self-doubt along the way. However, the key is to remain patient and compassionate with ourselves during this process. Growth takes time, and setbacks are a natural part of any transformative journey. By embracing a mindset of resilience, we can navigate challenges with grace and continue to move forward, even when the path becomes difficult. A mindset shift is a powerful catalyst for personal transformation. It empowers us to break free from limiting beliefs and embrace a more expansive view of ourselves and our capabilities. By fostering a growth mindset, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities and create a foundation for success and fulfillment in all areas of our lives. This journey of transformation not only enhances our individual experiences, but also allows us to inspire and uplift those around us, creating a ripple effect of positive change in our communities and beyond. Manifestation is a powerful process that enables individuals to bring their desires and dreams into reality through focused intention and aligned action. It involves a deep understanding of the connection between our thoughts, emotions, and the physical world. At its core, manifestation is about harnessing the creative energy within us to shape our experiences and outcomes. The journey of manifestation begins with clarity of purpose, knowing precisely what it is we wish to create in our lives. This clarity serves as the foundation for our manifestation efforts, guiding our thoughts and actions toward our desired outcomes. One of the essential components of manifestation is the alignment of our thoughts and emotions with our intentions. Our thoughts are powerful forces that shape our reality. When we think positively and hold on to empowering beliefs, we elevate our energetic frequency, aligning ourselves with the experiences we wish to attract. Conversely, negative thoughts and limiting beliefs can create resistance, hindering our ability to manifest our desires. Thus, cultivating a positive mindset is crucial. It allows us to maintain focus on what we want rather than what we fear or lack. To effectively manifest, it is important to engage in visualization techniques. Visualization involves creating a mental image of the desired outcome as if it has already occurred. This practice activates the subconscious mind and helps to embed the intention into our reality. By vividly imagining the details of our goals, the sights, sounds, feelings, and even the smells associated with them, we create a powerful emotional connection to our desires. This connection enhances our motivation and commitment, making it easier to take the necessary steps toward achieving our goals. Affirmations also play a significant role in the manifestation process. These positive statements reinforce our intentions and beliefs, helping us to reprogram our subconscious mind. By repeating affirmations daily, we reinforce our commitment to our goals and cultivate a mindset of abundance and possibility. For example, if we aim to attract a fulfilling job, we might use affirmations such as "I am deserving of a career that brings me joy and fulfillment." This consistent reinforcement builds confidence and keeps our focus aligned with our desired outcomes. Another vital aspect of manifestation is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have, creating a positive, energetic environment that attracts more of what we desire. When we express gratitude for our current circumstances and the progress we've made, we signal to the universe that we are open to receiving more. Gratitude enhances our vibration, helping us to align with our desires on a deeper level. This practice encourages us to appreciate the journey, recognizing that every step we take brings us closer to our goals. Taking inspired action is equally important in the manifestation process. While thoughts and feelings are crucial, they must be coupled with tangible efforts toward our goals. Inspired action arises from intuition and aligns with our desires. It is not about forcing outcomes, but rather responding to opportunities and nudges that resonate with our intentions. This means being open to new experiences and following our intuition, even when it leads us down unexpected paths. By taking proactive steps toward our goals, we demonstrate our commitment and readiness to receive what we desire. In addition, we must also remain open to receiving our manifestations. Often, individuals may set intentions but then become attached to specific outcomes or timelines. This attachment can create resistance and hinder the manifestation process. To effectively manifest, it is crucial to cultivate a sense of detachment and trust in the process. This means letting go of the need to control every aspect of the journey and trusting that the universe will align opportunities and resources in due time. By surrendering to the flow of life, we allow space for our desires to unfold naturally. Self-belief is another key element in the manifestation journey. We must truly believe that we are worthy of our desires and that they are attainable. This belief forms the foundation for our actions and influences how we respond to challenges. When we cultivate self-belief, we empower ourselves to pursue our dreams with confidence and resilience. This belief in ourselves enables us to overcome obstacles and stay committed to our path, even when faced with setbacks or doubts. As we engage in the manifestation process, it is important to recognize that the journey is not always linear. There may be times when we feel stuck or experience delays in our desired outcomes. During these moments, it is essential to practice patience and maintain faith in the process. Each experience serves as a lesson, guiding us toward greater clarity and understanding of our true desires. By embracing the journey, we develop resilience and adaptability, enhancing our ability to manifest effectively. Manifestation is about aligning with our authentic selves. It requires us to listen to our inner guidance and trust our instincts. The more we align our intentions with our true values and passions, the more powerful our manifestations become. This authenticity infuses our desires with genuine energy, attracting opportunities that resonate with who we are at our core. When we manifest from a place of authenticity, we create not only a life that reflects our true selves, but also a reality that is fulfilling and meaningful. Manifestation is a dynamic process that encompasses intention, belief, emotion, action, and authenticity. By harnessing the power of our thoughts and emotions, we can actively shape our reality and bring our desires into fruition. Through practices like visualization, affirmations, gratitude, and inspired action, we align ourselves with the frequency of our desires, allowing the universe to respond in kind. Embracing this transformative journey empowers us to create lives filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Boundaries are essential for maintaining healthy relationships and ensuring personal well-being. They represent the limits we establish around ourselves, defining what is acceptable behavior from others and what we are willing to tolerate. Establishing boundaries is a fundamental aspect of self-care and self-respect. When we understand our own needs and limits, we can communicate them effectively to others, fostering healthier interactions and promoting mutual respect. The importance of boundaries lies in their ability to protect our emotional, physical, and mental space. Without clear boundaries, we may find ourselves overwhelmed by the demands and expectations of others. This can lead to feelings of resentment, burnout, and frustration. Conversely, when we assert our boundaries, we create a sense of safety and control in our lives. Boundaries empower us to prioritize our needs and desires, allowing us to engage in relationships that are nourishing rather than depleting. Establishing boundaries starts with self-awareness. It is crucial to reflect on our values, needs, and limits to determine where we need to draw the line. This self-exploration may involve asking ourselves critical questions. What do I value most in my relationships? What behaviors make me uncomfortable? Where do I feel my energy being drained? By understanding these aspects of ourselves, we can identify specific areas where boundaries need to be established. This clarity allows us to articulate our needs to others confidently. Once we have identified our boundaries, the next step is to communicate them assertively. Effective communication is key to ensuring that others understand and respect our limits. When discussing our boundaries, it is essential to be clear, direct, and firm. This does not mean we have to be harsh or confrontational. Instead, we can express our needs calmly and confidently. For example, if a friend consistently interrupts us during conversations, we can say, "I appreciate your input, but I would like to finish my thoughts before you respond." This approach not only conveys our boundary, but also encourages respectful communication. Establishing boundaries also requires consistency. It is crucial to uphold the boundaries we set, otherwise we risk sending mixed signals to others. When we allow our boundaries to be violated repeatedly, it can lead to confusion and resentment. Consistency reinforces the importance of our boundaries and signals to others that we are serious about our needs. This may involve having difficult conversations or addressing issues as they arise. While it can be uncomfortable to assert our boundaries, doing so is necessary for maintaining our self-respect and well-being. It is important to recognize that not everyone will respond positively to our boundaries. Some individuals may resist or challenge the limits we set, especially if they are used to a certain dynamic in the relationship. In these situations, it is crucial to remain firm in our stance and not to back down. We may encounter pushback, guilt-tripping, or attempts to manipulate us into compromising our boundaries. It is essential to remember that setting boundaries is a healthy and necessary act of self-care, and we have the right to protect our well-being. Boundaries are not only about protecting ourselves from others, they also involve recognizing our limits and how we engage with the world. This includes setting boundaries around our time, energy, and emotional resources. For example, in a work environment, we may need to establish limits on how much time we are willing to dedicate to extra projects or after-hours communication. By being intentional about our availability and commitments, we can prevent burnout and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Boundaries can be fluid and may need to be adjusted over time. As we grow and evolve, our needs and limits may change. It is essential to remain open to reevaluating our boundaries and making adjustments as necessary. This flexibility allows us to adapt to new circumstances while still prioritizing our well-being. Communicating these changes to others is equally important, as it ensures that our relationships remain healthy and supportive. Establishing boundaries also involves self-compassion. It is common for individuals to feel guilty or selfish for asserting their needs, but it is crucial to recognize that taking care of ourselves is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of selfishness. It is an act of self-love. We cannot pour from an empty cup, and by prioritizing our well-being, we become more capable of showing up for others in a meaningful way. Practicing self-compassion allows us to embrace our needs without judgment, reinforcing our commitment to setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. In the realm of personal development, boundaries can significantly impact our overall quality of life. By clearly defining what we will and will not tolerate, we create an environment that fosters respect, support, and growth. Healthy boundaries contribute to stronger relationships as they encourage open communication and mutual understanding. When both parties feel safe to express their needs and desires, it leads to deeper connections and a greater sense of fulfillment. Boundaries are a vital aspect of our emotional and mental well-being. They empower us to take control of our lives, prioritize our needs, and engage in relationships that align with our values. By establishing and communicating our boundaries effectively, we create a healthier, more balanced existence. As we honor our limits and assert our needs, we pave the way for more authentic connections and a deeper sense of self-acceptance. Boundaries are not just protective barriers, they are essential tools for cultivating a life that is fulfilling, respectful, and aligned with our true selves. An abundance mentality is a transformative mindset that recognizes and embraces the limitless possibilities of life. It is the belief that there is more than enough of everything: love, success, happiness, and resources for everyone. This perspective stands in stark contrast to a scarcity mindset, which is rooted in fear, competition, and a belief that there is never enough to go around. Adopting an abundance mentality can profoundly impact how we experience life, how we interact with others, and how we pursue our goals and dreams. The foundation of an abundance mentality lies in gratitude. When we focus on what we already have rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of abundance in our lives. Gratitude shifts our perspective from a scarcity mindset to one that acknowledges and appreciates the richness of our experiences. This practice encourages us to celebrate our accomplishments, relationships, and the beauty of the world around us. By recognizing the good in our lives, we open ourselves up to attracting even more positivity and abundance. An abundance mentality also fosters a sense of collaboration rather than competition. When we believe that there is enough success, happiness, and opportunity for everyone, we are more inclined to support others in their journeys. This mindset encourages cooperation, kindness, and a willingness to share resources and knowledge. Instead of viewing others as threats to our success, we see them as allies and sources of inspiration. This shift in perspective not only enriches our relationships, but also creates a more harmonious and supportive environment. An abundance mentality empowers us to take risks and pursue our dreams with confidence. When we believe that there are endless opportunities available to us, we are more willing to step outside our comfort zones and explore new possibilities. This willingness to take risks is essential for personal growth and achievement. We understand that setbacks and failures are not indicative of a lack of potential, but rather stepping stones towards success. An abundance mentality encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than obstacles to be feared. Additionally, cultivating an abundance mentality requires us to let go of limiting beliefs. Many individuals carry beliefs that stem from past experiences or societal conditioning, leading them to feel undeserving of success or happiness. To adopt an abundance mindset, it is essential to challenge these beliefs and replace them with empowering affirmations. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never be successful," we can reframe that thought to, "I am capable of achieving my goals and creating my own success." This shift in thinking opens the door to new possibilities and invites abundance into our lives. Mindfulness plays a significant role in fostering an abundance mentality. By being present in the moment, we can better appreciate the richness of our experiences. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, helping us identify any scarcity-based beliefs that may arise. This awareness enables us to consciously choose thoughts that align with abundance, reinforcing a positive and empowered mindset. Practicing mindfulness can take various forms, including meditation, journaling, or simply taking time to reflect on our day and express gratitude. Another crucial aspect of an abundance mentality is the recognition that we are co-creators of our reality. We have the power to shape our experiences through our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. When we embrace this idea, we become active participants in our lives rather than passive observers. This sense of agency empowers us to take ownership of our choices and pursue our passions with enthusiasm. Understanding that we are in control of our destinies fosters a sense of empowerment and encourages us to pursue our goals relentlessly. Building an abundance mentality also involves surrounding ourselves with positive influences. The people we spend time with can significantly impact our mindset and outlook on life. Engaging with individuals who embody an abundance mentality can inspire us to adopt similar beliefs and behaviors. These relationships can provide encouragement, support, and motivation as we work toward our goals. Conversely, distancing ourselves from negative influences or those who perpetuate a scarcity mindset can help us maintain our focus on abundance. Cultivating an abundance mentality encourages us to practice generosity. When we recognize that there is enough for everyone, we are more inclined to share our resources, time, and knowledge with others. Generosity not only benefits those around us, but also reinforces our own sense of abundance. The act of giving creates a cycle of positivity that returns to us in unexpected ways. Whether it's volunteering, mentoring, or simply lending a helping hand, acts of kindness amplify our abundance mindset and foster deeper connections with others. As we develop an abundance mentality, we may also notice an increase in creativity and innovation. When we approach challenges with a mindset of abundance, we become more open to exploring new ideas and solutions. This creative flow enhances our ability to think outside the box and generate unique approaches to problems. Embracing an abundance mentality cultivates a spirit of curiosity and exploration, encouraging us to seek out new experiences and possibilities. An abundance mentality is a powerful mindset that opens us up to the limitless possibilities of life. By embracing gratitude, collaboration, and risk-taking, we create a positive and empowering environment for ourselves and those around us. Letting go of limiting beliefs, practicing mindfulness, and recognizing our agency are all essential components of this mindset. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences and practicing generosity further reinforces our abundance mentality. Ultimately, Adopting this perspective transforms not only how we perceive our lives, but also how we engage with the world, leading to a more fulfilling and enriched existence. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, adapt to challenges, and maintain a sense of purpose and well-being in the face of difficulties. It is an essential quality that allows individuals to navigate the ups and downs of life, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. Building resilience is not just about enduring hardships, it involves cultivating a mindset that embraces challenges as integral parts of our journey. At its core, resilience is rooted in our perspective toward setbacks. Many people view difficulties as insurmountable barriers, leading to feelings of hopelessness and despair. However, resilient individuals adopt a different outlook. They see challenges as opportunities for learning and personal development. This shift in mindset is crucial for fostering resilience. When faced with a setback, resilient individuals ask themselves, "What can I learn from this experience?" Or "How can this challenge help me grow?" This approach encourages them to extract valuable lessons from their struggles, paving the way for future success. One key aspect of resilience is emotional regulation. Resilient individuals possess the ability to manage their emotions effectively, allowing them to remain calm and composed during turbulent times. This emotional intelligence enables them to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. By recognizing and acknowledging their feelings, they can process emotions constructively. For instance, when faced with a disappointment, a resilient person might allow themselves to feel sadness, but will also actively seek ways to cope and move forward. This balance between experiencing emotions and taking proactive steps fosters resilience and fortitude. Building a strong support system is another vital element of resilience. Humans are social creatures, and our relationships play a significant role in our ability to cope with adversity. Resilient individuals understand the importance of cultivating connections with others who can provide support, encouragement, and perspective. This network can include friends, family, mentors, or support groups. During challenging times, having a reliable support system can make all the difference. Resilient individuals lean on their network, share their experiences, and seek advice or guidance when needed. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of belonging and reinforces the idea that they are not alone in their struggles. Resilience is closely linked to goal setting and maintaining a sense of purpose. Resilient individuals often have a clear vision of what they want to achieve and are committed to their goals, even when faced with setbacks. This sense of purpose serves as a guiding light during challenging times, motivating them to persevere. When adversity strikes, they can refer back to their goals and remind themselves of their why. This connection to their purpose provides a sense of direction and clarity, helping them navigate difficulties with determination. Another important aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life is inherently unpredictable, and the ability to adjust to changing circumstances is essential for overcoming challenges. Resilient individuals embrace change rather than resist it. They recognize that flexibility is a strength, and that adapting to new situations can lead to unexpected opportunities. This adaptability involves being open to new ideas, willing to take risks, and having the courage to step outside one's comfort zone. By embracing change and uncertainty, resilient individuals position themselves to thrive in any environment. Practicing self-care is integral to building resilience. Taking care of one's physical, mental, and emotional well-being is crucial for maintaining resilience over time. This may include engaging in regular exercise, maintaining a healthy diet, getting enough sleep, and practicing mindfulness or relaxation techniques. When individuals prioritize their self-care, they cultivate a foundation of strength that enables them to withstand life's challenges. Self-care is not a luxury but a necessity for resilience. It replenishes our energy, enhances our emotional well-being, and equips us to face difficulties with a clear mind and a positive outlook. A growth mindset is also pivotal in fostering resilience. This mindset involves believing that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. When faced with challenges, individuals with a growth mindset view failure as an opportunity to learn and improve. They understand that setbacks are not a reflection of their worth, but rather stepping stones toward growth. This perspective encourages them to take on challenges with enthusiasm and persistence. Resilient individuals embrace the idea that their potential is not fixed. Instead, they see themselves as capable of continuous growth and improvement. Cultivating a sense of gratitude can significantly enhance resilience. Gratitude allows individuals to focus on the positive aspects of their lives, even in difficult times. Resilient people practice gratitude by acknowledging the things they appreciate, whether it's supportive relationships, personal strengths, or small joys in everyday life. This practice shifts their attention away from negativity and fosters a more optimistic outlook. When faced with adversity, individuals who practice gratitude are more likely to maintain hope and find reasons to persevere. Resilience is a dynamic quality that can be developed and strengthened over time. It requires conscious effort and commitment to embracing challenges, managing emotions, and cultivating supportive relationships. By fostering a growth mindset, maintaining a sense of purpose, and practicing self-care, individuals can enhance their resilience and thrive amidst life's uncertainties. Resilience is not just about surviving hardships, it is about thriving, learning, and evolving in the face of adversity. It empowers us to rise above challenges, transform setbacks into stepping stones, and emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable of facing whatever life may throw our way. Authentic relationships are the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. They transcend superficial interactions and create deep connections rooted in honesty, trust, and mutual respect. When we engage in authentic relationships, we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, express our true selves, and connect with others on a profound level. This type of connection nurtures our emotional well-being, fosters a sense of belonging, and enriches our life experiences. At the heart of authentic relationships is the principle of vulnerability. To build genuine connections, we must be willing to share our true thoughts, feelings, and experiences with others. Vulnerability involves opening up about our fears, dreams, and challenges, allowing others to see us as we truly are. This openness creates a space for mutual sharing, encouraging others to reciprocate. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we foster deeper intimacy and understanding. This exchange of authenticity cultivates trust, as both parties recognize that they can rely on each other to be honest and supportive. Authentic relationships are characterized by active listening. In a world filled with distractions, genuinely listening to others is a powerful way to show that we value their thoughts and feelings. Active listening involves fully engaging with the speaker, not just hearing their words, but also understanding the emotions behind them. It requires us to be present in the moment, setting aside our judgments and responses to truly grasp what the other person is communicating. When we practice active listening, we create an environment where others feel heard and understood. This fosters a deeper connection, as people are more likely to share openly with those who demonstrate genuine interest in their perspectives. Another critical element of authentic relationships is mutual respect. Authentic connections thrive when both parties honor each other's individuality and boundaries. This respect involves recognizing and appreciating differences in opinions, values, and experiences. In healthy relationships, disagreements can be seen as opportunities for growth, rather than as threats. When we approach conflicts with an open mind and a willingness to understand the other person's viewpoint, we strengthen our bond. This respect fosters a sense of security, allowing individuals to express themselves freely without fear of judgment or rejection. Authenticity requires accountability. In genuine relationships, individuals take responsibility for their actions and their impact on one another. This accountability involves acknowledging mistakes, apologizing when necessary, and making amends. When we own our behavior and its effects, we demonstrate our commitment to the relationship and our willingness to grow together. This transparency builds trust and reinforces the idea that both individuals are invested in nurturing their connection. In addition to these foundational elements, authentic relationships flourish in an environment of support. Being there for one another during both good times and challenging moments is essential. This support can manifest in various ways, such as offering encouragement during difficult situations, celebrating achievements, or simply being present to lend a listening ear. When we know that we can rely on our friends and loved ones for support, it deepens our emotional connection and reinforces the bond between us. This mutual support nurtures a sense of belonging, making individuals feel valued and appreciated. Authentic relationships also encourage personal growth. When we surround ourselves with individuals who embrace authenticity, we create an atmosphere that promotes self-discovery and exploration. Authentic relationships challenge us to reflect on our beliefs, values, and aspirations. Friends and loved ones who encourage us to pursue our passions, explore new interests, and push our boundaries contribute significantly to our personal development. In this supportive environment, we can embrace our uniqueness and strive to become the best versions of ourselves. Authentic relationships thrive on shared experiences. Engaging in meaningful activities together fosters connection and creates lasting memories. Whether it's participating in hobbies, traveling, or simply spending quality time together, these shared experiences deepen our bond and strengthen our connection. As we navigate life's journey together, we cultivate a rich tapestry of memories that serve as the foundation for our relationship. In today's fast-paced, digital world, fostering authentic relationships requires intentional effort. It is easy to fall into the trap of superficial connections through social media or casual acquaintances. However, investing time and energy into nurturing genuine relationships is essential for our emotional well-being. This may involve reaching out to friends, having meaningful conversations, or participating in activities that promote connection. By prioritizing authenticity in our relationships, we create a network of support that enriches our lives and fosters resilience. It's also crucial to recognize that authentic relationships require boundaries. While vulnerability and openness are essential, individuals must also maintain their personal boundaries to protect their well-being. Authenticity does not mean oversharing or compromising our values. Rather, it involves being true to ourselves while respecting the boundaries of others. This balance ensures that both parties feel comfortable and secure in the relationship. Authenticity is not a destination but a continuous journey. As we evolve and grow, our relationships must adapt to reflect our changing selves. Embracing this journey requires ongoing communication, openness, and a willingness to learn from one another. Authentic relationships are a reflection of our commitment to personal growth, mutual respect, and the celebration of our shared humanity. Authentic relationships are vital to our emotional and psychological well-being. They are built on vulnerability, active listening, mutual respect, accountability, support, and shared experiences. Investing in these connections enriches our lives, fosters personal growth, and nurtures a profound sense of belonging. By prioritizing authenticity in our relationships, we create a supportive network that empowers us to thrive, navigate life's challenges, and experience the fullness of human connection. Trusting your intuition is a profound journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Intuition is often described as a gut feeling, an inner voice, or a sense of knowing that transcends logical reasoning. It serves as an internal compass, guiding us through life's complexities and helping us make decisions that align with our true selves. In a world filled with noise and distractions, honing our ability to listen to and trust our intuition mission is crucial for living authentically and fulfilling our potential. At the core of trusting your intuition is the understanding that intuition is rooted in a wealth of personal experiences and subconscious knowledge. Unlike analytical thinking, which relies on explicit reasoning and facts, intuition draws upon the vast reservoir of information stored in our subconscious. This includes our past experiences, emotions, observations, and learned behaviors. As we encounter new situations, our intuition synthesizes this information, providing us with insights that may not be immediately apparent through rational thought. This process allows us to make quick decisions that feel right, even if we cannot explain them logically. One of the first steps in trusting your intuition is to cultivate awareness. This involves tuning into your feelings, sensations, and thoughts, and recognizing when intuitive nudges arise. Often our intuition communicates through subtle cues, such as a feeling in the pit of our stomach or a sudden urge to take a specific action. By practicing mindfulness and being present in the moment, we can learn to discern these signals and pay attention to the messages our intuition is trying to convey. This heightened awareness opens the door to deeper self-understanding and connection to our inner wisdom. It's essential to acknowledge that societal conditioning can often lead us to dismiss or doubt our intuition. From a young age, we are frequently taught to prioritize logic, reason, and external validation over our inner feelings. This can create a disconnection from our intuitive selves, leading us to seek approval from others, rather than trusting our own instincts. Over time, this can result in feelings of confusion and self-doubt when faced with important decisions. To overcome this conditioning, we must actively practice trusting ourselves. This might involve making small decisions based on intuition, observing the outcomes, and gradually building confidence in our ability to listen to our inner voice. Trusting your intuition requires letting go of the need for certainty. In our desire for clarity and assurance, we may hesitate to act on intuitive feelings that seem uncertain or ambiguous. However, life is inherently unpredictable, and waiting for absolute certainty can lead to missed opportunities. Embracing the unknown and accepting that not everything can be explained or predicted is crucial for fostering intuition. By recognizing that uncertainty is a natural part of life, we can take leaps of faith based on our intuition and trust that we have the capacity to navigate whatever challenges may arise. Maintaining a connection to our emotions is integral to trusting our intuition. Emotions serve as valuable signals, often guiding us toward what feels right or wrong in a given situation. When we suppress or ignore our emotions, we may struggle to access our intuitive insights. By honoring our feelings and allowing ourselves to experience a full range of emotions, we cultivate a deeper connection to our intuition. Journaling, meditation, or simply taking time for self-reflection can help us process our emotions and enhance our intuitive awareness. The more in tune we are with our emotions, the more we can recognize when our intuition is speaking to us. Another significant aspect of trusting your intuition is learning to differentiate between intuition and fear. While intuition often arises as a calm, clear knowing, fear can manifest as anxiety or hesitation. Fear may create a sense of urgency or doubt, clouding our judgment and leading us away from our true desires. To distinguish between the two, it's essential to cultivate self-awareness and understand the underlying motivations behind our feelings. When making decisions, we should ask ourselves whether our feelings stem from a place of fear or genuine intuition. This clarity allows us to make choices that align with our authentic selves rather than being swayed by fear-based thinking. Surrounding ourselves with supportive individuals can greatly enhance our ability to trust our intuition. When we engage with people who encourage us to listen to our inner voice and embrace down, we create and embrace our true selves. We create an environment conducive to intuitive growth. Having a support system that validates our experiences and encourages exploration fosters confidence in our decision-making process. Sharing our intuitive insights with trusted friends or mentors can also provide perspective and reinforce our belief in ourselves. Integrating creative practices into our lives can enhance our connection to intuition. Activities such as art, music, writing, or any form of self-expression can help us tap into our intuitive nature. Creativity allows us to explore our inner world, enabling us to access insights and ideas that may not surface through rational thought alone. Engaging in creative practices fosters a sense of playfulness and openness, creating a fertile ground for intuitive revelations. When we create without judgment or expectation, we often find clarity and inspiration, allowing our intuition to guide us. Trusting your intuition is a practice that deepens over time. It is not a skill that develops overnight, but rather a lifelong journey of self-discovery. As we learn to listen to our intuition, we become more adept at recognizing its presence and acting upon its guidance. Each experience of trusting our intuition, whether it leads to success or a lesson learned, contributes to our growth and understanding of ourselves. The more we trust our intuition, the more attuned we become to its nuances and signals, empowering us to navigate life with confidence and authenticity. Trusting your intuition is a powerful and transformative journey. It requires awareness, self-acceptance, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. By recognizing the value of our intuitive insights and integrating them into our decision-making processes, we cultivate a deeper connection to ourselves and our path in life. As we learn to trust our intuition, we empower ourselves to live authentically, make choices aligned with our true desires, and navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. This journey not only enhances our personal growth, but also enriches our relationships and overall sense of fulfillment. Continuous growth is a lifelong commitment to self-improvement and personal development. It embodies the idea that we are never truly finished, rather, we are always evolving, learning, and adapting. This concept encourages us to embrace change, challenge our limitations, and strive for excellence in various aspects of our lives. The journey of continuous growth involves cultivating a mindset that values progress over perfection, fostering resilience, and remaining open to new experiences and knowledge. At the core of continuous growth is the belief that learning is an ongoing process. Life presents us with countless opportunities to expand our understanding, acquire new skills, and explore different perspectives. This mindset shifts our focus from viewing education as a formal, finite experience to recognizing it as a dynamic, perpetual journey. Whether through formal education, self-study, or experiential learning, every encounter has the potential to teach us something valuable. Embracing this perspective allows us to remain curious and engaged, seeking out new challenges that promote our growth. One of the key components of continuous growth is setting clear, achievable goals. Goals serve as milestones along our journey, providing direction and motivation. By setting specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals, we create a roadmap for our development. These goals should encompass various areas of our lives, including personal, professional, emotional, and spiritual growth. As we achieve these objectives, we build confidence and momentum, propelling ourselves toward further growth. Moreover, regularly revisiting and adjusting our goals in response to our evolving interests and circumstances ensures that we remain aligned with our true selves. The path to continuous growth is not always smooth. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable components of this journey. Resilience plays a crucial role in navigating these obstacles. When we encounter difficulties, it is essential to adopt a growth mindset, viewing failures as opportunities for learning rather than as insurmountable barriers. By reframing our perspective, we can analyze what went wrong, extract valuable lessons, and apply those insights to future endeavors. This approach not only enhances our ability to overcome adversity, but also reinforces our commitment to continuous improvement. Surrounding ourselves with a supportive network is vital for fostering continuous growth. The people we associate with can significantly influence our mindset, motivations, and progress. Engaging with individuals who inspire, challenge, and uplift us creates an environment conducive to growth. These connections can provide valuable feedback, alternative viewpoints, and encouragement during times of doubt. Conversely, distancing ourselves from negative influences that hinder our development allows us to focus on nurturing relationships that foster our aspirations. By cultivating a strong support system, we create a foundation that empowers us to pursue our goals relentlessly. In addition to external support, self-reflection is a powerful tool for continuous growth. Taking the time to evaluate our experiences, thoughts, and emotions enables us to gain insight into our motivations and behaviors. Journaling, meditation, and quiet contemplation are effective practices for fostering self-awareness. By reflecting on our successes and failures, we can identify patterns, understand our strengths and weaknesses, and make informed decisions about our future. This introspective process encourages accountability, allowing us to recognize when we need to adjust our strategies or embrace new opportunities for growth. Embracing discomfort is an essential aspect of continuous growth. Stepping outside our comfort zones challenges us to confront our fears and limitations. While this may feel intimidating, it is often within these uncomfortable moments that we experience the most significant personal development. By engaging in activities that push our boundaries, whether it's public speaking, taking on a new project at work, or trying something completely unfamiliar, we cultivate resilience and adaptability. Embracing discomfort not only enhances our skill sets, but also fosters a sense of accomplishment that reinforces our belief in our abilities. Continuous growth also requires a commitment to lifelong learning. This commitment involves seeking out new knowledge and experiences beyond our immediate expertise. Reading books, attending workshops, enrolling in courses, and engaging with diverse perspectives enrich our understanding of the world. By remaining curious and open-minded, we expand our horizons and uncover new opportunities for personal and professional development. This continuous learning process enables us to adapt to changing circumstances, remain relevant in our fields, and approach challenges with creativity and innovation. Another critical aspect of continuous growth is the importance of self-compassion. As we strive for improvement, it is essential to acknowledge that growth is not linear. We will encounter setbacks, make mistakes, and face periods of stagnation. Practicing self-compassion allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding during these challenging moments. Instead of harsh self-criticism, we can approach our experiences with a mindset of curiosity and acceptance. This compassionate attitude encourages us to learn from our experiences without being weighed down by guilt or shame, ultimately fostering resilience and a renewed commitment to growth. Celebrating our achievements, no matter how small, is vital in the continuous growth journey. Recognizing and honoring our progress reinforces our motivation and commitment to further development. By acknowledging our accomplishments, we cultivate a positive mindset that encourages us to set and pursue new goals. This practice fosters a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, making the journey of continuous growth not only productive but also enjoyable. Continuous growth is a lifelong endeavor that involves embracing change, fostering resilience, and cultivating a mindset of curiosity and self-awareness. By setting clear goals, surrounding ourselves with supportive individuals, engaging in self-reflection, and stepping outside our comfort zones, we pave the way for personal and professional development. This journey of continuous growth not only enriches our lives, but also enhances our ability to navigate the complexities of the world around us. As we commit to this process, we empower ourselves to become the best versions of ourselves, unlocking our true potential and living authentically. In conclusion, the journey of choosing yourself first, and then choosing those who choose you, is a transformative path that leads to profound self-discovery and fulfillment. By embracing self-recognition, empowerment, and a mindset of abundance, we create a solid foundation for our lives. Establishing boundaries fosters healthier relationships, while resilience enables us to navigate challenges with grace and strength. Building authentic connections and trusting our intuition allows us to cultivate relationships that truly nourish our souls. Continuous growth remains a guiding principle, reminding us that we are always evolving. Each experience, whether a triumph or a setback, serves as an opportunity for learning and self-improvement. By committing to this journey of growth, we not only enhance our own lives, but also inspire those around us to embark on their paths of self-discovery. As we choose ourselves and the people who uplift us, we align with our highest potential, creating a life filled with purpose, joy, and authentic relationships. Let us honor ourselves by continuously seeking growth, nurturing our inner strength, and fostering connections that reflect our true essence. In doing so, we unlock the power within us to manifest the life we desire, ultimately shaping our reality through the choices we make and the love we give.